Welcome back to Universal Sports. We're live and direct from Manchester. We've got some big news today. So Jadon Sancho could potentially go to PSG. Whether we can bring in Man Utd as a swap deal regarding that. So also the other talking points is Ligt and Mazraoui bid has been rejected by Bayern Munich. Whether we should go for Mazraoui, the Moroccan defender, as a double swoop with Bayern Munich. Also in talks, or we're looking at other options for Fofana and Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. Also why should Erik ten Hag keep Scott McTominay, and also whether Mason Mount should be sold as well. Aaron Wan Bissaka bid has been lowered, so whether they should sell him for 10 million or lower. So that's the talking points. So before we get into all that, so don't forget to like, subscribe and share and hit the like button. And let's start off with Jadon Sancho. So Jadon Sancho, PSG are interested in him. His agent has been in talks with PSG. So it's depending on Jadon Sancho wants to go. So rumours are that he wants to go or not, but there are talks with him. So whether we can use this as a deal to do a swap deal with Ugarte, because PSG are not holding off their stance. They want 70 million euro, which is quite a lot for Man Ugarte, which basically they want the same money back they paid Sporting Lisbon last season, which is unfair. And we're not the same Manchester United, we're not paying United tax. So PSG are messing us about. Whether Jadon Sancho is sold fully to them and we bring the money in, or we do a swap deal with Man Ugarte. So this is the one to watch. So whether Jadon Sancho will be sold, if he is sold, what players should be bought in, because we are low numbers now going forward, because Mason Greenwood was sold last week. And then if Jadon Sancho is sold, whether we should bring in a right wing or a left winger. So let me know in the comments who we should be bringing. Also the next talking point is Ligt and Mazraoui bid has been rejected. 29 million pounds has been rejected by Bayern Munich. So they're having a stance as well. So they're playing a game with us as well. So they want a higher offer. They want at least 42 million, but United have gone in with 29 million and with add-ons. So they probably go back in with 35 million plus add-ons, whether that will be accepted or not. So that was the space to watch. Also, we're also looking at Mazraoui, the right back defender from Bayern Munich, to replace Aaron Wan Bissaka. So Mazraoui is a Moroccan defender, 26-year-old, playing for Bayern Munich. So that could be alternative good option to replace Aaron Wan Bissaka if he's sold. So Aaron Wan Bissaka, the United have listed him, but they probably want around 10 million, 11 million pounds if they are going to sell him. So they're waiting for bids to go in for Aaron Wan Bissaka. Depends who wants to bid for him. Also regarding Mazraoui, West Ham are also exploring the option to bring him to the Premier League. So Man United could be exploring the option to do a double swoop. So that could be exciting. So bringing two defenders in from Bayern Munich, or a centre back, Ligt and Mazraoui, Mazraoui. So two double swoop, that could be over the line soon. So they're exploring the options for that. So the other one they are looking at is Fofana from Monaco. That could be a cheaper option to Man Ugarte. Also we are looking at Zubimendi, who played really well in the final for Spain. He bought Real Sociedad want 60 million euros as a release clause to either sell him. So that is a bit too much they're asking for. So the other options could be Fofana from Monaco. They could go for to bring in as a midfielder. So in regards to bringing players in, we need to basically offload players. So Scott McTominay, Erik ten Hag wants to keep him because he is one of them players that could get us some crucial goals. As you've seen last season, he's one of the bench players, come off the bench and scores in the last minute or scores the headers. He's in the right places at the right time to get us the crucial goals at the right time. So let me know in the comments whether we should keep Scott McTominay. Also Casemiro, they are looking at alternative options whether to offload him or not. So no bids have gone in for him. So at the moment they're keeping him at the moment. So Casemiro could be the other one that could be potentially be sold instead of Scott McTominay, as Erik ten Hag wants to keep Scott McTominay as a backup to either a new midfielder we bring in or as a bench player. Also Christian Eriksen and Rasmus Højlund are back from the Euros and their break, so they're back in training today. They're looking sharp. They're back in training, looking sharp. Soufiane Amrabat has gone back to Fiorentina and they've not activated the 20-minute release clause for him. So whether or not they go back for Soufiane Amrabat, so Soufiane Amrabat could be like a cheaper option to bring over just in case Scott McTominay or Casemiro are sold as like a backup, as we need more midfielders in there, so we need to stack up the midfielder just in case we get injuries, because we have a lot of games next season. We've got the Europa League games, we've got the Premier League 38 games, Carling Cup, FA Cup, so we need to start rotating the squad just in case we get injuries. As you've seen last season, we hit a record high 67 injuries for last season. We had hardly any squad players left by the end of it, just about got some players back for the FA Cup final. So we need to keep that in mind, more options so we can rotate the squad. So the other options is Mason Mount, whether we should sell him or not, because Newcastle are exploring the options to take Mason Mount over. So Mason Mount was bought in last season. We paid like a quite high price, £60 million for on a 1 year. He had 1 year left at a Chelsea deal. He came and he was injured half of the season. He had a few games here and there, but if I was me, let me know in the comments if we should sell him. So let me know whether Aaron Wan Bissaka should be sold or not. Going back last season, he was quite good defending wise. He gets tackling the right points at the right time, but going forward he's not that great with the crosses. So it is now time to cash in on him, and if a bid comes in for him, we should sell him this summer. So if we do sell him, what the options are there? Mazraoui, the Moroccan defender, 26-year-old from Bayern Munich. We could do a double swoop with Bayern Munich to bring Matthias de Ligt and him together in a double deal. So that could be the options that we could be looking at if Aaron Wan Bissaka is sold. So we'd rather get players sold now. So Aaron Wan Bissaka, it's time for him to go. He's not been that great. Last few seasons he had a decent game here and there, like big games. He's got the tackles in the right moment, crucial moments. But going forward, he's not that great with the crosses. So that means Rasmus Højlund, Garnachos and all them, Rashford didn't get the service that required. Let me know in your comments whether we should sell Mason Mount or not. Also Aaron Wan Bissaka, let me know in your comments if we should sell him or not. Also the one to watch out for is Jadon Sancho now, where the PSG would take him as with a full bid, whether United accept a bid or is a swap deal with Man Utd. So that's the one to watch. Also Matthias de Ligt and Mazraoui, whether we should go for a double swoop. Let me know in the comments whether we should go in for another bid for Matthias de Ligt, also bid for Mazraoui as well, and offload. So to do all that to happen, Manchester United really definitely need to start selling players. That is the options left now, so we need to start offloading players before we start bringing players in. Also, if you do sell Jadon Sancho, what other options are there? Who should we bring in? So let me know in the comments who should we bring in. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share this channel on Universal Sports if you enjoy this content. Bringing you more content over the months, including UFC, boxing and cricket.